This is the JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe.
Madison's Solid Rock 94.1 JJO. We are in the Sound Lounge. We got Mike Protich here. Welcome, Mike.
Talking to this one? All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi. How the hell are you?
I'm good. The last time I was here, I was probably like super hungover and unshowered.
Blended right in.
Yeah.
Welcome to the family. God dang.
I feel like we've all cleaned our act up a little bit since the last time we saw each other.
It's all right. Yeah, I was. This morning was pretty wild because I was in a hotel downtown Madison, I guess, or by the university. Isn't the whole town like the university?
Yeah.
So I was at. They had valet and they parked it underneath the building, and I'm like, well, I got to leave really early in the morning, as I'm going to be here. And they're like, oh, yeah, what time? 6. Okay. So I go down to the front desk. Is the valet guy here? No. Okay. Can you get my keys? She's like, I can try.
Right.
She's like following around. So then, it's just a rental car. I'm like, and she's like, what kind of car is it? I was like, I don't even remember. Like, just go find, like, don't you have my name on the ticket? So she finally finds it. Then I go down. She's like, take it down to the basement. It's down there. So I go down there and find the car. I'm like clicking the beeper through the parking garage. I finally find it, and then the door isn't opening.
Oh,
it's not
no.
an automatic door, so I had to call the front desk. Like, how do you open this door? Like, oh, there's this little button in the back part. So it's like super dark. It's like
Self-service.
yeah.
Was this a hostel?
Dude, I was like, the hotel was actually awesome. It was called the Graduate. It was an awesome hotel. It was like super retro, but that was like how I started my morning. It was better than coffee, though. Woke me right up.
When we stayed down there for, was it for a taste, I think? No, it must have been a different show, but we were down at the park.
Yeah.
And it was the same thing for valet. I need to be up really early.
Yeah.
And, and is there going to be somebody here to get my car? It's imperative that there's... Am I cutting out? No, I got the mic that cuts out.
I just put the batteries on it.
Swap. And so I was like, it's imperative that I can get my car. And they're like, yeah, no problem. So then I get down there and I was like, okay, I'm ready to get my car. Here's my ticket. And they're like, Steve's not here, man. And I was like, but we talked about this earlier and Steve was going to be here. And they're like,
It's an awful feeling.
Right, totally.
Get it, Steve.
I know, totally. And so then the guy, he was really awesome. And I flipped him a 20 because he saw the panic in my face. Because I was like, I'm going to be FUBAR if I don't, whatever, get into work. And he ran down and got my car for me. So I did not have to find the switch to open.
Yeah, there was nobody to even tip.
Right.
I just tipped myself.
You did all the work. Why not?
I got in the car and I complimented myself the whole way here. I was like, great job.
Good work out of you.
Get a raise for yourself.
That's a good way to be welcome
It's a
to
scary
Madison.
thing because the lack of control when you give them your keys, you just kind of feel like you don't want to.
Right.
Like,
I know.
for them, and they do it like 100 times a day. They're like, yeah, give me your keys, and they go spinning off. And I'm thinking like Ferris Bueller. And they're jumping over. Yeah, that's all I'm thinking.
Well, that's the nice thing about a rental, too, because you're like, okay, if something happens to it, I really don't care.
Oh, yeah, that's why I get the insurance.
My friends just went to Scotland and they rented a car and they were like, they bumped it down a level because they had this like Nissan Rogue and they're like, we don't need a car that big. And so they bumped it down a level. And then when they got there, they started reading the fine print and they realized the reason it was a lot cheaper is because if you scratch the car up so much, you have to buy it. And they were like, oh, crap.
I'd have been like, wait here. I'll be right back. And I would have been on that plane.
And you got to be careful when you're up saying, I want a smaller car, because they can get real small.
Right.
Oh, yeah, you're
right,
just
yeah.
like Mario Kart.
You're like driving a go-kart, and I hand you a helmet. It's like, here you go. Good luck.
But their insurance covered up to $50,000, so they were like, we're fine. It's fine. Everything will be fine. Just drive really careful. But, yeah, you've been over to Europe then, eh?
Oh, yeah. I mean, we toured over there quite a bit, and then I was just there for my drummer, Pat, from Red Sun Rising and The Violent. He got married in Paris.
Oh, cool.
And he met that girl when we were opening for Skillet in Europe in like 2015 or 16. He met that girl at the merch table, and he like fell in love with this girl. He didn't stop talking about her. And then they kept in touch, and now he got married. So we were all like, yeah, I'll go to Paris for your wedding.
That's so cool.
So it was like a local wedding in Paris, which was so cool because she's from there.
Yeah.
So it was a lot of fun. So
That's awesome.
Pat's married now. The news is out.
Yeah, what-
Way to go, Pat. Never thought it would happen, buddy. High five.
That's super awesome. Was it like a small ceremony? Was the whole band there? What was?
Yeah, me, Dave, and Pat were there, and then a bunch of crew guys over the years that were there, and then obviously all his family and friends. So it actually turned out to be a bigger destination wedding than he expected, which is a lot of fun. But I don't know if you've ever done like a Parisian wedding. I didn't know this, but the dinner service is like 4 hours long. So we sat down for dinner, and it literally was 4 hours. So like they bring out each course one by one, and then they bring out dessert. Then they bring out the cake, which is separate than the dessert. Then they bring out a cheese plate. That's like a thing. Like it's like an after dinner cheese plate. So we're like, okay. And then they're like, oh, we got to start speeches now. So we sat there for like 4.5 hours, and then I was like, when is this thing done? They're like 4 a.m.
Sounds like an insurance seminar.
It's 4 a.m. 4 a.m.
With people like this?
Yeah, I mean, after that 4 hour thing, like we all like went to like the dance floor thing, and it was like a normal
With
wedding,
full
but
guts
it was
of
till
cheese.
4. It was till 4, and like in the U.S., you go to like a rental center and do your wedding, and it's like they kick you out at like 10 o'clock. They're like, all right, everybody's done, let's get out of here. But that just kept going. I was like, oh my god.
It's the never-ending wedding.
Oh, Grandma fell asleep.
Right? Yeah. No kidding. You have to probably take it easy on the wine consumption, otherwise.
Well, we didn't because we didn't know. It
You
just
didn't
kept
know
going.
it was going to be 8 hours.
It's just like
You're looking for Taco Bell at 4?
Yeah. You were in for the sprint, not the marathon. Yeah.
Exactly.
Damn. That's pretty cool, though. No, I've never done a Parisian wedding. I would not have
I hadn't
done
either,
that. Yeah.
so.
I've done the Catholic wedding where you're trapped in the church for 2 hours and you're like,
Oh,
Jesus
yeah.
Christ.
Up, down, up, down.
Yeah, totally. And you're like, why are my hands in the air? I don't even know what I'm doing. Like, yeah, that's a whole thing, too. And it's always like hot as balls in there, too. And everybody's got 18 layers on. And you're like, why are we doing it? It's torturing each other. Might as well be flogging yourself.
Yeah.
It's the whole thing. Yeah.
What movie was
I
that?
think that's
Da
the
Vinci
whole
Code?
point of it, actually, is to torture yourself.
Well, it's 'cause you're bad.
Yeah,
You're-
right.
you're bad. Just
I
go
think
with
that is the point of it. Yeah. All right. Well, maybe we do a sound check when we come back in. We'll do the song, do a sound check. Can we get a song out of you? Squeeze one out.
Cool.
People, relax.
What a complete waste
We are killing it online. Have you guys checked the comments?
of cyberspace.
Smoke That Skin Wagon says, you guys are killing it.
The JJO Morning Show Podcast.
We're internet sensations.
Johnny and D, nowhere but JJO.
We are in the sound lounge with the legendary Mike Protich.
Oh, legendary one.
Yeah, dude. Come on now. You've been around long enough to be legendary.
That's true.
You know? We are here with Lining Kugels and TNT's Catering. They're feeding the Badgers football team this morning, just said. So they're super busy. I love that we were here first. 700 sausages.
That's a lot of meat.
Oh my God.
Them damn sausages.
But we were first. So
yeah.
feel important, right? The Lining Kugels is flowing, and Mike is ready. Are you going to do a song right now?
Sure. I
All
can
right.
do that.
Let's get to it. What are you doing?
I figured I start with the first Red Sun Rising single, since we're celebrating 10 years of our debut record, which is crazy. to
Right.
me. Speaking of being around for a while.
Right?
So this was a song that got us started, and this song was a argument with the label. They wanted this to be the first single, and we didn't want this to be the first single, and I'm glad we did it this way. So here it is.
All right, here we go. On JJO.
I know I'm not as hot as the flame that burned here before me. I've been flipping through all your moments and tearing out memories. How long can we carry this load? How long can we keep digging this hole until we come out on the other side? Crawling through mud, what's the difference when you come out on the other side? Falling from grace, what's the difference when you come out on the other side? The other side, the other trying to wash all of my sins clean. I've gotten too filthy. The drain is full, but still circles beneath me like a fool to sanity. How long can we carry this load? How long can we keep digging this hole until we come out on the other side? Crawling through mud, what's the difference when you come out on the other side? Falling from grace, what's the difference when you come out on the other side? The other side, the other side, where you come out alone. Where you come out alone, where you come out it all, where you come out alone, yeah, yeah. Calling the moon, what's the difference when you come out on the other side? Falling from grace, what's the difference when you come out on the other side? The other side, the other side, on the other side, the other side, where you come out alone. Yeah, where you come out alone. Yeah, where you come out alone. Thank you. All right.
Mike Protich in the JJO Sound Lounge. Damn, dude, it's 7 o'clock in the morning.
You sound like an angel.
It's crazy.
See, this is great because I sing at 7 o'clock in the morning. My wife is like, "Can you shut up, please?" I hear.
Right, you gotta just know your audience, dude. It's number one rule. Yeah. So, what did you want to be the first single off the record?
We actually wanted "Emotionless."
Okay, I could
And,
see it going either way.
Well, it was weird. I mean, because that song, The Other Side, was written in the studio. Emotionless was like a song that I had written years before we got signed. So it was like one that we really brought to the table. And so we were like attached to it because we had been playing it live when we were independent artists. And The Other Side was just new. So it didn't feel, we didn't have like pride in it yet. That was really the reason.
Right.
But
sure.
I'm glad we did it that way because they both went number one. So I don't know if it would have done that the opposite way. I don't know.
Right. Well, we'll never know.
We'll never know.
But yeah, I mean, whatever. It turned out the way it turned out, and here you are, and that's all that matters, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Assuming you scared the A&R people, probably. They're like, well, that's a little dark, Mike. That's a little
Yeah,
dark.
you okay, man?
For sure. So what's the it's got to be so different when you're recording, right? Having that song that you wrote in the studio with your producer versus that one that you have nurtured, that's suckled on the teat of Mike Protich for years. Going in and recording that, is it hard to scoop up that emotion and go to the microphone with it in the studio with that one that you wrote with the producer versus the other one?
Yeah, because it's, that one in particular, I'm trying to just like think about doing that song. But that one in particular felt like when we were independent artists, we like loved Tool and A Perfect Circle, and we were all about like every song had to start like creep on you and then explode at the end.
Right.
Like a lot of APC songs will do and grow. Where that song was like out of the gate chorus like right away. So it felt like a radio song to us.
Sure.
As weird as that sounds, like, and I'm not, dissing you guys or anything.
How dare you?
You know what I mean? Like,
Welcome, Mike.
Simpletons.
Welcome.
as an independent artist, you like want to do nothing that is mainstream.
No, I get
Like,
it.
You don't, and it felt mainstream to us, but now I appreciate it. And obviously, I'm a huge fan of the Beatles and the Beach Boys and those old classic bands that had just loved songwriting and simple songs. So I appreciate it, and I appreciate it even more now.
Sure.
That song is so simple. It really is. It's a very simple song.
Right. Well, I mean, there's a time and a place for all of that, right?
Yeah.
I mean, every song doesn't have to be.
I mean, the first Emotionless was like 10 minutes long.
I was just gonna say.
I'm serious. It's on an independent record somewhere. I don't know if you could find it on the internet, but it was so long. It had like 7 verses. It was literally like a Tool song. It took forever to get there. And the producer's like, this last chorus is so sick. Why don't you just put this earlier in the song? I'm like, I guess. Yeah, we'll do that.
Right. And I guess was it hard to take that, I guess, constructive criticism?
At the time, yes. Not anymore.
Right.
Because now being a musician and a songwriter or an artist in general, that's all you do.
Right.
And
Well, don't you think that just comes with age too? You
Totally.
know,
Yeah.
like just being able to take
Yeah.
constructive criticism in every aspect of your life.
sure.
You know, because it's when you're 20, you're like, you asshole.
Don't cut my baby loose. You are not allowed to cut my baby loose.
Perfect now.
Right. You are perfect in your 20s. Just ask my kid.
I am everything. I know everything.
100%.
We thought uploading to the cloud was something completely different. The JJO Morning Show Podcast. Johnny and D, JJO.
Madison Solid Rock 94.1 JJO.
That was beautiful.
Taste my Boston cream pie.
How was that?
Salty.
Yeah,
Salty.
that was pretty
I had
cute.
jerky for dinner, so that's all right.
TNT's has the Lane's Bakery. All of the all of
World
their goodies.
famous, by the way.
Yeah,
Good
totally.
pull.
Man, they are just killing it over at TNT's. TNTscaters.com. Get that hooked up. The Line and Kugels. Man, this IPA, the Tropical Hazy IPA, it slaps, dude.
Yeah, it's an ass smacker, that's
Dude.
for sure.
It's got,
One can. I was like walking down the hallway. I told our engineer, I'm like, Trevor, 1 can. He goes, are you a lightweight now? I'm like, perhaps.
passion
But-
fruit and guava up in there, dude.
Oh, I didn't even.
Totes guavs.
It was the alcohol that got me. Who knew?
Might have been the passion fruit, too. Yeah, we were here in the Sound Lounge with Mike Protich. So you're up in Green Bay tonight.
Green Bay tonight and Madison tomorrow.
That's awesome. What inspired you to come back to Wisco?
Well, I love Wisconsin. Wisconsin's always been good to me and Red Sun Rising, and I figured if we're going to celebrate the 10 years of this record, I should do it here. I did Ohio and Michigan, and those went amazing. So I was like, yeah, where else should I do this? Wisconsin.
Yeah, totally. There's kind of like I would assume like a formula for that too. Like you don't want to spend your money going places,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, we have history here, and you guys have always been great. So
You don't want to head out to the middle of Wyoming where there's 4
No.
people.
no.
You know.
Play behind that chicken wire, Mike.
Like there's some.
I've been there. I've been.
Yeah.
I played a show like that.
Really? Tell me all about it.
I mean, I remember like early days playing the county fair, Summit County Fair, and we showed up at the stage and it was like a barn, and we're like, oh man, this is gonna be weird. And there were like sticks like that, which is fine for an acoustic thing, but when you got a full band,
Right.
and you show up and it's that,
Right.
you're like, okay, this is weird. So there was like these 80-year-old men called the Good Timers.
Okay.
Oh,
It was on the
boy.
kick drum like a Beatle. It was like the Beatles.
I was
But it said-
picturing.
yeah, and they're doing like polka, and I was like, this is what we're going out after.
Oh no.
The Good Timers. And so we finally set up, and we like got our amps together, and we made it work. Where it's basically just the vocals going through that, and we started playing, and behind the barn was like a goat thing, like a goat petting thing for the. So a couple of the goats came out and started just walking through the crowd, and we're playing like, how do you keep a straight face when that's happening?
Dropping
Like-
pellets in front of you.
and then there's like a kid like coming through on like one of those like those big plastic cars where your feet are in the bottom. He's like going around in a circle on the ground. I was like, oh wow, this is.
You know what's funny?
It's
is
like Spinal Tap.
if you're in a band, everybody's had those. I've had one where we had the light. Was it a floodlight? You know, those ones you use for cars?
Right.
And that was what was used on a plywood board for the stage that was level with kids running around.
Oh my God.
And I was like, this is the last time our old singer is
Booking a gig.
booking a gig. That was the last time. Now he's not even in it.
Right. Imagine that. crazy.
Who was the person that booked that show?
Oh, man, I don't even know. I think we just called everybody we could. Like, where can we play?
Oh, yeah.
We'll give you $100 to play the barn.
We have a barbecue going.
Yeah.
The weird part was the goats knew all the lyrics.
Yeah. It was amazing.
Bought your shirts and everything. It was crazy.
Chewed the shirt. Screaming goats.
Pardon me.
Hey, you should do this next one.
I'm ready
Just
to join the
screech.
band, Mike. Ready to join the band.
Oh no. All right, so now who's doing your booking? Like you just arranged all this yourself, right?
Yeah, this I just did. We do have Sound Talent Group, which is a agency.
Yeah.
They do the violent as well, but shows like this, it's easier to just use my personal relationships usually. And then if I need them to step in, they do it.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Well, and I mean, with Red Sun Rising and the violent and whatever, like you managed to make those connections, and it's pretty cool that those relationships stay around and those people are still in those gigs.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, a lot has changed about the music industry in general, but a lot of you guys, you're still here.
Yeah,
Right?
no
That's
kidding.
amazing. So that's nice in a lot of ways. So.
yeah. Is there a lot of radio that you still do?
Here and there, just depends on the market or where it's at.
Yeah, it's going away. It's
yeah,
like
I mean-
becoming so like streamlined, where it's hard to find live DJs anymore.
Yeah, you would know better, than me, but I'm sure it's. And was that a COVID thing? That.
Well, no, it's just a matter of making money.
Yeah.
It's a
A
hedge
lot
fund
of
thing.
streaming stuff.
Yeah, like where is the money coming from? Yeah, it's got to come from somewhere.
Right.
And that's music in general. I mean, nobody buys records anymore. That's why I always tell, when someone's like, how do we support the band? I was like, buy a T-shirt.
Right.
Or a vinyl record. Even if you don't have a vinyl player, it doesn't
got a
matter.
Venmo?
You just paid, helped us support us because we made that music. Like, it costs us money to make the music.
Oh, yeah.
And if you enjoy it, if you stream it, that's one thing. We love that. But if you really want to support, buy a physical piece of merchandise.
Right.
And that goes directly to the band usually.
What about like those VIP packages that people do with the meet and greets and stuff like that?
I've never had anyone pay to see me.
Do you,
other
do
than
you
a
want
show.
some money?
No.
We charge
got a
every
dish.
one of these tables.
We got to pass a dish around.
I've just never. I never like. I always felt weird, even when Red Sun Rising was at its height. I always felt weird charging someone to come like shake my hand.
Yeah.
I just thought that was weird because I'm not. I don't idolize people like that, and I'm sure people maybe idolize me. I mean, people tell me that, but I'm not going to make you pay to meet me if I'm there in a room. Like, these shows have been awesome. And after the shows, they're intimate shows. They're not big shows. They're acoustic shows. So, I hang out with people. I say hello and talk to people. That's just the way it should be.
Right.
So I just feel weird charging someone to.
You're not the first person to say that either. And I think that's why a lot of times they'll do, like if they're doing like a full plugged in set on the VIP meet and greet, they'll do a few acoustic songs.
Yeah.
And have like whatever. You get a drawstring
And
big with a
I'm
laminate.
not knocking anyone that
Yeah.
does that. I mean, you got to support your family and stuff, but I can't. It's hard for me to justify it.
I had this conversation with Spider One years ago at Taste of Madison. I was like, why aren't you doing the VIP meet and greet things? And he is like, it's hard for me
Yeah.
to justify it. And then 2 years later, I'm on his website. I'm like, you son of a bitch.
You gave him the
from
idea.
watching you.
Having trouble justifying it all the way to the bank.
Not having so much trouble now.
You just gave him an idea. Would have been free, but because of D.
I'm ordering the large pizza now.
I was like, well, he was on stage at Taste of Madison bitching about his divorce, and I was like, oh, maybe that was the inspo for the meet and greets.
yeah.
I don't know. But whatever. No, I understand where you're coming from, but I think these acoustic shows too, though, it's an excellent opportunity to get that chance to get up close and personal with
Yeah,
an
and reconnect
artist
with
that-
people. And
Yeah.
there's a lot of people that maybe many of you that record was a time and place. You listen to a record that you love, and it takes you back to when you first heard it. I have records like that, and for a lot of people, Polyester Zeal was that record. It was, it had a lot of big songs on it. A lot of people loved it. So I'm like, I can't waste this opportunity, 10 years of that record, to not go, be with people that enjoyed that record and play those songs.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
So here I am.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
So 5 years from now, I want you in here for the 15 year.
Okay.
And then
maybe the Thread record.
Yeah. All right. All right, we'll be back. We're going to have Mike play some more tunes coming up in the Sound Lounge on JJO.
Dumbing down your smartphone. One podcast at a time. Listen, rate, and subscribe to the JJO Morning Show podcast. Get up with Johnny and D. JJO.
Mike Protich on JJO.
With lips closed and eyes sealed, your sculpture with a pulse. I wanna capture your essence and keep it here forever, little one. And I feel good about you not selling anyone. You're just like motionless, emotionless. You're beautiful asleep. Motionless, emotionless. You're beautiful asleep. You'll feel nothing as I send your soul away. And how long will you last? And how long will you stay? As guilty as you feel, I'm making you beautiful forever. Until you run away to nothing, we'll be perfect here together. I feel good about you not selling. I feel good about you. You're just emotionless, emotionless. You're beautiful asleep. You're just emotionless, emotionless. You're beautiful asleep. 'Cause you're falling apart. Yeah, you're falling apart. That sure seems. Falling apart. Falling apart. You're just like motionless, emotionless. You're beautiful asleep. You're just like motionless, emotionless. You're beautiful asleep. You're just like motionless, emotionless. You're beautiful asleep. You're just like motionless, emotionless. Disgusting now I see. You're falling that's your
Thank you.
Awesome.
Mike Protich in the JJO Sound Lounge. So before you hit those notes, are you thinking, damn, I really hope this goes okay?
You don't want to do the awooga.
Because that's what I would be thinking. Like, here we go, asshole.
You know, it's weird because like discovering my range as a kid,
Yeah.
I was just like driving in my 87 S10 like rusted out truck, and the speakers were blown, so I could just hear like the treble. But I was listening to like Soundgarden and Alice in Chains, and I would just like scream, trying to hit those notes, and I wanted to get like that cool like screamy grit.
Yeah.
And every time I went higher to get it, there was another note there. And then I was like, oh, I'm going to try, man, I got to push it higher to get the scream. And then there was another note, and it's just like, where does it end?
Right.
So I kind of discovered where my range was, and I learned how to use it. But I don't sing, it sounds like I'm singing loud, but I'm not. I'm not singing very loud.
Yeah.
Letting the microphone do the work.
Yeah. Your voice is incredible.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, like, did you? Yeah. It's unbelievable. Were you singing like warming up on the car ride here?
I did a little some bubbles like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got to blow into
The straw.
Yeah.
the straw.
Yeah, I do that thing too. Yeah.
But those songs, those two songs in particular, it's like muscle memory. I've sung those songs so many times. It's
Like, do you even have to think about the words or what you're doing on your guitar or anything?
Not those ones. Well, it's weird because all those years of touring with Red Sun Rising, even though I would write guitar parts, a lot of the guitar parts I wrote in the studio, I didn't have to play them live because we had 3 guitar players.
Right.
So it was, you know, a lot of times these songs I had to relearn on guitar because the last time I played them was when we recorded it.
Oh.
Which is weird.
Dude, yeah.
So
Right.
that was a little of adjustment, like relearning the songs and playing it.
Sure. Yeah. So then what are you like doing other things in your head while you're singing since you just had
I was thinking about if I should like go get coffee after this.
That episode of Peacemaker was pretty cool.
While I was singing that, like my daughter's bus thing, it like alerts when the bus is there. So I like thought about that. I was like, I wonder who got her on the bus.
That's so crazy. That's so. It's mind blowing to me because I have no talent at all. Like that's so. It's
know, talking for this long and knowing what to say constantly is a talent.
Mm-hmm.
Because I could not do that.
I think you could.
Maybe.
I think you could.
I'd have to practice.
I'd listen to a Mike Protich podcast without a doubt. Without a doubt. All right. I think we can squeeze another song out of you here coming up. All right. Do you want to do one now, or you want to do a break and come back?
We can do. What do you want to hear? Something in particular?
I think it has to do with those things. Right?
Let's take a break and we'll come back and
Okay.
we'll have a little safety meeting together here and we'll discuss some things.
Replay today the JJO Morning Show podcast. Get up with Johnny and D. JJO.
Madison Solid Rock 94.1 JJO. We are in the Sound Lounge with Mike Protich, legendary Mike Protich from Red Sun Rising and The Violent. 2 of my favorite bands. Super glad that he's in here. We have TNT's Catering and Leinenkugels as well. Everybody's having a good time. All right, so me and Kai did some show prep together. And I was all like, hey, buddy, do you know where I can find some castanets at?
Actually, it was, hey, do you know anybody who's got Prime?
Yeah, exactly.
Because
I'm not paying extra.
I canceled my membership a long time ago, and I was like, I'm not paying shipping.
I had it.
And he had it, so we ordered.
It isn't mine though. I'm cribbing off of somebody else's password.
Good for you, buddy. Can I get that password, bro?
Shut up.
Anyway, so we ordered 48 castanets. And everybody click yours. And Mike's nice enough, even though it's not off the right record that he's touring on, he decided he's going to play a little bit of Death Wish for us. And
I can't let you down with all these castanets in the room.
Thank you. So we're going to see how a little play along goes after everybody's had Leinenkugels in them all morning.
Yeah, baby. Here we go.
Here we go. Mike Protich in the JJO Sound Lounge.
All right, let's just get this groove going, right?
All right. Yes, we're doing good.
Sit you like a clown, and you don't like the fin. This one's wrong, 'cause even the devil finds love unless you're too late. Unless you're too late. Unless you're too late. 'Cause even if we swim away, no one here could save us all.
All right, that's it.
That's all you get.
But my thumbs aren't even
So
tired yet, Mike.
I can play a song and think about other things, but I cannot play a song with that much cassette going.
I think that was beautiful. Thank you, Mike.
Well,
You're
here's another
amazing.
song off of Polyester Zeals.
Perfect.
See if you know this one.
I saw some catacombs, injustices, a place on the globe. Point your finger and give it a spin now, 'cause there's no end to this wicked world. As long as there's blood on my hands. Faith is where prophets lie. Symbols branded sacred gain. Silver consequence drips from our necks now. And lonely souls rely on Holy Ghost with no relevance and no evidence, nothing to breach. And there's no end to this wicked world. As long as there's blood on my hands, and there's no end to this wicked world. As long as there's blood on my hands. Oh, yeah. There's blood on my hands. Oh, there's blood on my hands. Oh, there's blood on my, blood on my, blood on my hands. Then there's no end to this wicked world. As long as there's blood on my hands, there is no end to this wicked world. As long as there's blood on my hands, yeah. There's blood on my hands. There's blood on my hands. There's blood on my, blood on my, there's blood on my hands. Yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
Hell yeah. Mike Protich in the JJO Sound Lounge. So, do you come from like a musical family, or?
Not really. My mom had a piano in the house, and she played like two songs. The same
Like
two
hot
songs.
cross buns and
No, she played those two songs very well, but it
Yeah.
was just those two songs. I don't even remember what it was. So at a young age, I was tinkering around on the piano. I don't know if that developed my ear. And I hated piano when I was a kid. I did not want it. It was not cool.
Right.
Same.
So I wanted a guitar, and I wish I would have played piano sooner. I play piano now, but I didn't at the time. And that was it. I remember, like, my mom has a lot of videos of me, like, dancing around singing to, like, Beatles songs or Aerosmith. Just, like, performing at, like, a fake microphone.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I pretty much learned music, like, jamming with my friends when I was in middle school.
So did you take lessons or?
No.
No.
No, I mean, down the road, like, once we started touring a lot, I would reach out to mentors, like a big mentor of mine, this guy named Dave Brooks. He used to tour with, like, Warrant, like Sweet Cherry Pie Warrant back in the day, and he was a great singer. So he taught me how to use some breath control. And then Kevin Martin from Candlebox, he became a good friend of mine, and I would reach out to him periodically, like, hey, I'm on the road, I'm feeling this, I'm feeling tight here, like. So he would give me advice. So, but that's really it. Everything was just kind of
You're telling me you did all of this without taking lessons?
Correct.
Ever.
Everyone can sing.
That's nuts.
Anybody can sing. I'm just telling you that. It's not a God-given talent.
Mike, I am here to prove
Everybody
you wrong.
can do it. Everybody can do it.
So you weren't in band or anything in high school or middle school?
I was in a band in high school.
Right, but not in like the
yeah,
band.
not in the band. Yeah.
That's wild to me.
I don't know how to read music. I don't know how to.
Wow.
Yeah, I just do.
Damn,
I
dude.
just do everything by ear.
Holy smokes.
That song, like case in point, like the high notes you're hitting there, it feels like you are ripping. How long did it take you to realize you don't have to push your whole life through your mouth?
So I always
For
tell
those
people
high
this,
notes.
like when I've done vocal lessons with other people now that I know what I'm doing, but or if I'm working, because I record a lot in Nashville, other artists. If they're struggling and they're pushing, like it's into your throat, like they're like pushing so much air, louder or higher does not mean louder. So if you're ever singing and you think you need to be louder to hit a higher note, that's not true. When I'm singing, it's the amount of air that's coming out of my mouth is the amount that I'm talking right now.
Okay.
So
you're not
like if
pushing
I back
it.
off the mic, it's not that loud. And there's no. When you get up here, and there's no, you hear the throat.
So you do give lessons to people?
Mm-hmm.
And is that like an online thing that you do?
Yeah, I just usually do Skype. I don't do it much anymore because I've been writing more in Nashville. But if someone reached out and wanted to do that, I do it.
Oh my God! Wouldn't that knock Johnny's socks off if the next time we did karaoke in the Sound Lounge, I could actually
Total
sing?
eclipse of the heart. You
Dude.
really pulled it out.
That would be so dumb.
Air Supply.
We do occasionally. I'll sing a song with a band in the Sound Lounge. I'm terrible. I cannot sing. It's awful. It's like, and I have to be pretty juiced up because otherwise I know how bad I am.
But that's more entertaining, though.
Yeah.
Like that's why I like if my friends want to go to karaoke, I don't like to go to karaoke
Right.
Yeah.
because it's like nobody wants to see somebody that knows what they're doing sing karaoke.
You
That's
want to
not
see
fun.
somebody strangling a cat.
Yeah, that's not fun. At least to me.
The JJO Morning Show Podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe. Catch a new show every Monday through Friday, 6 till 10 a.m. on 94.1 JJO or streaming anywhere in the JJO app. Johnny and D. Nowhere but JJO.